Imhotep Academy welcomes you to this school year. As you experience this year with your child, you will become part of our many years of educating children and preparing them for an ever-changing world. We strive to foster intellectual curiosity and critical thinking by providing a rigorous core academic program taught in flexible and innovative ways. Imhotep has designed this handbook to provide you with information about our school policies, procedures, curriculum, special programs, and parent involvement. Please review this booklet carefully. It is a guide to a successful year. The Imhotep Academy administrators reserve the right to make changes and updates with notice to the parent handbook as necessary. Thank you and welcome to an environment of extraordinary learners. Sincerely, Imhotep administrators. Our mission. Imhotep Academy is committed to the development of the whole child. We believe that it is our responsibility to develop children mentally, physically, and intellectually to have a passion for learning supported by academic excellence and scholarship, moral values and character traits that positively foster future success, knowledge of self and community to strengthen confidence, leadership, social responsibility, and citizenship, a healthy, safe, engaged, and supportive educational environment. Our vision. Imhotep Academy strives to develop scholars and future leaders while continuing to provide broad and accelerated academic experiences. Our philosophy. Imhotep Academy is dedicated to sound scholarship and academics that foster the development of curiosity and independent thought, enables our students to acquire the skills, knowledge, and self-respect which are appropriate foundations for lifelong learning and personal development, believes that children have special talents and abilities that develop at different rates, and that they learn best using a variety of academic disciplines. Provides a well-balanced program that balances physical development and sound growth. Provides each student with accelerated academics that challenges students on and above their grade level. Encourages collaborative, action-based, and constructive learning environments. Invites parents to understand and actively support the school's vision, mission, and goals. Here is our school calendar with important dates to consider. A larger view is available in the parent handbook and on our school website. This slide includes information regarding our school year for our Pre-K-4 program. Our Pre-K program is a 12-month program beginning in August and ending in July. Complimentary hours for our Pre-K program are from 7:45 a.m. until 8:20 a.m. Students may be dropped off through our car loop or in the main building. After 8:20 a.m., please escort students to the main office for check-in. The academic hours are from 8:30 a.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. Dismissal begins at 3:15 p.m. and ends at 4 o'clock p.m. in the car loop location. Parents may also pick up students from the main building location. We have complimentary hours for our Pre-K program for after school, which are from 3:15 p.m. until 5 o'clock p.m., which begins the second week of school. After 4 o'clock p.m., parents must come inside to pick up students. Please note, parents who pick up after 5 o'clock p.m. will incur a late fee for picking up students. This slide includes information regarding the school year and hours for our kindergarten through 8th grade program. Our kindergarten through 8th grade program is a 10-month program starting from August through May. Complementary hours for our kindergarten through 8th grade program are from 7:45 a.m. until 8:20 a.m. when the car loop doors are open. After 8:20 a.m., parents are required to escort students to the main office for check-in. The academic hours are from 8:30 a.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. Dismissal begins at 3:15 p.m. through 4 o'clock p.m. Parents who pick up after 4 o'clock p.m. must pay the drop-in rate with our after-school program for their students. The after-school program begins at 4 o'clock p.m. and ends at 6 o'clock p.m. Here is a list of required enrollment documents. If you have questions about documents that need to be submitted, please contact our main office. Admissions, policies, and procedures. Imhotep Academy offers high-quality education for students in a safe environment. Our teachers are committed to work hard, challenge, and support each student as they achieve academic excellence. It is also the responsibility of Imhotep Academy to set policies and procedures that adhere to the beliefs and culture of the school. Imhotep Academy promises to take this responsibility seriously as we enter a mutual partnership with each family. Imhotep Academy reserves the right to immediately discontinue service if a student's needs cannot be met, financial obligations are not met, if families are not in compliance with the policies, procedures, and teaching practices. Communications occur through emails and text messages, which will be sent through GradeLink and or Microsoft Teams. Pre-K-4 information. School environment. Introducing your child to their first school experience can be an exciting yet stressful time for child and parent. Your cooperation is necessary for a quick and pleasant future. After you visit the school with your child, discuss what his or her routine will be daily. If you bring your child to school after 8:30 a.m., in order to make the transition from home to school smooth, please exit as soon as possible as to not cause a melancholy mood in your child or others who may not have made the adjustment. Imhotep staff will assist with this transition. Parents are asked to supply the school in writing with any information which will help the staff to better understand their child. Late birthdays. Students with late birthdays after September 1st will be required to attend pre-K for 2 years. Students are not automatically promoted to kindergarten after attending pre-K for 1 year. Pre-K-4 information continued. Personal items. Personal items must be labeled, such as coats, sweaters, extra clothes, hats, gloves, everything. The school will not be responsible for misplaced items. Do not bring toys or other valuables without first clearing it with the teacher. All students nap daily. Please be sure your child has his or her labeled sheet, blanket, and pillowcase for this purpose. Students should have outside wear that is suited for the weather in order to allow daily outdoor play. Students should have a pair of indoor shoes which will be worn inside the classroom. Each student's cubby should contain the following: a self-locking plastic bag containing one complete change of clothes, including underwear and socks. It is the parent's responsibility to check their child's book bag daily for notices or items that need to be replaced. Parents must provide a 2-week notice before a student may be withdrawn. Inclusion policy. Policy statement. Imhotep Academy welcomes all children and is committed to providing developmentally appropriate learning and academic experiences for each and every child. We believe that each child is unique. Therefore, we work in partnership with families and other professionals involved with the child to provide the support every child needs to reach their full potential. Procedures included in the inclusion policy. We have an admissions waiting list, and we offer an inclusive environment. Students requiring specialized instruction and/or modifications will be accepted on a 90-day probationary period. If at any point during the 90-day period it is found that a student's needs exceed Imhotep Academy's ability to serve them in our general educational settings, with our modifications, accommodations, and professional recommendations, Imhotep Academy will make a referral for an appropriate setting. Inclusion policy continued. Confidentiality. Confidentiality applies to all verbal and written information about potential, enrolling, and previously enrolled children and their families. All staff will be briefed on the need for confidentiality and will be expected to fulfill their obligation to respect the protection of privacy. Written records will be stored in a secure location with access to administration and the child's teacher. No information will be released about a child and the parent or legal guardian during enrollment or transition from Imhotep without receiving the written permission of the parent and guardian. This excludes the responsibility held by educators as mandated reporters of suspected child abuse and neglect as outlined in the Georgia law or when information is subpoenaed by the court. Family-centered practices. Imhotep Academy acknowledges and respects the priorities of each family has for their child. Families are encouraged to be supportive when collaborating with staff to ensure that each child has an opportunity for optimum success. Imhotep Academy will communicate with each family and have regular meetings and conferences to discuss the child's successes and challenges. Professional development and support for staff. Training and support are provided to ensure that all staff are comfortable, confident, and competent to meet the developmental and educational needs of all children. All staff receives an orientation on inclusion policies and attend training focused on effective inclusion and/or other disability topics whenever possible. The administration provides additional support and resources as appropriate. Collaboration with other professionals. Many children with disabilities or other special needs are supported by developmental and educational professionals such as therapists, teachers, and others. Imhotep Academy welcomes those professionals and works with them to assure the child's success. The service provider will provide services to the child in the context of the classroom environment. The child's teacher and the service provider will work collaboratively in determining the best strategies to support the child in the group setting. Imhotep Academy supports the teacher's participation in individualized family service plan and individualized education program meetings. This slide and the slide that follows displays a reminder about your tuition and financial commitment. The tuition amount and monthly payment schedule is updated annually. A larger view of this information is available in our Parent Handbook. This is a continuation of the finance information. Please note the PTA membership commitment located at the bottom of the slide. PTA membership is mandatory for all families. Arrival and attendance. Arrival. Students who arrive between 7:45 a.m. and 8:20 a.m. will enter through the door at the car loop and go directly to class. Parents must park and walk students to the main office door after 8:20 a.m. Students arriving after 8:30 a.m. are tardy and must be signed into school in the main office by a parent or guardian. Parent or guardian will be required to escort their children to the class if the class is in a different building. Students who arrive after 8:40 a.m. will be required to wait in the main office until the second period class begins. See tardy procedures on the next slide. Attendance. It is very important that students attend school every day. When students are absent, they miss class instruction that makes them successful in school. Too many absences can hinder students from staying on track and maintaining good grades. Please note the following as it applies to student attendance. Tardiness, early dismissal, and parking. Tardy procedures. Late arrival is a disruption of the school program. It is extremely important to be in school every day and on time for academics. Students should be at school no later than 8:30 a.m. Students entering the building after 8:30 a.m. are late and must be accompanied by an adult and sign in at the office. Teachers are not required to provide missed assignments due to lateness. For excessive tardiness, a mandatory conference with parents and administrators will be required. 8 tardy incidents will equal 1 absence, and if tardiness continues, a student may be retained. Parents must escort their children to class if the class is located in a different building. Early dismissal and end of the day dismissal. Classes end at 3:00 p.m. and students are dismissed at 3:15 p.m. daily through the car loop. If there is a need for early dismissal, the early dismissal cutoff time is 2:45 p.m. After 2:45 p.m., parents must pick up from the car loop. A prior written notice must be provided or emailed to the main office if persons other than the legal guardians are to pick up a child. Parents must stop by the office to sign the student out before going to the classroom. Parents must submit in writing a request for pickup regarding any adult who is not on the authorized pickup list. Any adult unfamiliar to the office will be asked to show photo identification. Parking. The student drop-off pickup area is only to be used for that purpose. All parents who need to enter the school should use the parking area. Please do not park in the orange and yellow cone area in the parent drop-off pickup car loop zone. Inclement weather. School closing caused by weather. Check your email, text messages, and local station for Imhotep's closing status. Imhotep normally schedules 180 class days. 4 of those days can be used as emergency days. Should we use more than 4 days, there's a potential that additional days beyond the 4 will be made up prior to the end of the school year. If possible, Imhotep will implement virtual learning during inclement weather occurrences. Curriculum Overview. Imhotep Academy uses the Core Knowledge Curriculum along with Mathematics and Language Arts Common Core State Standards Initiative, Next Generation Science Standards, and Social Studies Standards of Excellence. Lessons from the curriculum are designed to meet the needs of many learners so that all children can reach their maximum potential. There are many cross-curriculum connections which will be integrated into the applicable domain of study. Lessons are facilitated to ensure students experience learning through a variety of resources and strategies. The resources and strategies include, but are not limited to, textbooks, technology, such as using smartboards and computers, manipulative items, projects, presentations, and field trips. Imhotep Academy provides each student with accelerated academics which challenge them on and above their grade level and provide tailored academics to those students whose educational achievements may not meet the standard requirements. Grading system. Our grading system is one tool by which we measure the academic and behavioral achievements of our students. It has been designed to motivate our students to work towards their individual levels of excellence in their academic studies and character development. Students must be enrolled at least 20 days during a grading period to receive a report card for that current quarter. However, if transfer grades are received, any grades applied by Imhotep Academy will be averaged with the transfer grades to generate a report card. Principals list. Students with a 90% or better GPA with an A in all subjects will be placed on the principals list. Honor roll. Students with 80% to 89% with A's and B's in all subjects will be placed on honor roll. Please take a moment to review the following information as it pertains to homework, testing, promotion or retention, and withdrawal. Classroom visits. Parents are encouraged to visit and participate in the learning process of Imhotep Academy students. Please pre-arrange classroom visits with your child's teacher for a mutually convenient time and date. For safety reasons, when visiting the school, please do not go directly to your child's classroom. Administrators reserve the right to limit classroom visitation to any parent that interferes with the academic environment of the classroom. All adults, including parent volunteers, need to sign in at the main office. Imhotep also welcomes community volunteers to enrich and supplement the educational program. Please review volunteer requirements and guidelines on the next slide. Parent volunteer requirements and guidelines. Please take a moment to review this information. Parent and teacher communication guidelines. Imhotep Academy parent and teacher communication guidelines are designed to keep you, the parent, well informed about your child's progress and to answer any questions or concerns you may have. Conferences are mandatory. Parents are required to attend conferences scheduled by administrators, teachers, and/or the school counselor. During drop-off and pickup, teachers need to be attentive to all their students, so always address your questions or concerns to the teacher as soon as possible, but at an appropriate time. If they are unable to answer your questions, they will direct you to Imhotep administration. If there are unresolved concerns, please see administration immediately. Forms of communications teachers may use are listed below. Parent and teacher communication guidelines continue. Maintaining a safe and positive learning environment. Imhotep Academy strives to foster a safe and positive learning environment for all students, staff, and parents. We value open communication and collaboration, but such interactions must be conducted with respect. We expect all parents, guardians to treat staff and other parents with courtesy and avoid disruptive behavior. This includes, but is not limited to, verbal abuse, yelling, swearing, insults, or other threatening language towards staff or parents. Physical altercations, any form of physical aggression towards staff or other parents. Consequences of disruptive behavior. Verbal disrespect or physical altercations will not be tolerated. If such behaviors occurs, the following may take place. Verbal warning, a private conversation with the parent, guardian to explain the incident and expectations for future conduct. Exclusions from school grounds. In cases of severe verbal abuse or threats, a temporary or permanent ban from entering school buildings may be implemented. Removal of child from enrollment. In extreme cases, repeated or ongoing disruptive behavior may result in the student's withdrawal from school. Contacting authorities. If necessary, the local police will be contacted for assistance. We encourage open communication and aim to resolve any concerns constructively. However, the safety and well-being of our entire school community is our top priority. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact a school administrator. Parent and teacher communication guidelines continue. Child custody issues and domestic disputes. Imhotep Academy prioritizes a safe and secure learning environment for all students and staff. We understand that families may face challenges, including child custody issues and domestic disputes. We also understand that child custody issues and domestic disputes can be emotionally charged situations. However, it is important to remember that school administration and staff are not equipped to mediate or manage these complex situations. In addition, school grounds are not the appropriate venue for resolving these matters. We encourage parents and guardians involved in such situations to utilize appropriate legal channels or seek professional mediation services to navigate these complex issues. If necessary, the local police will be contacted for assistance. While we cannot be involved in mediating these disputes, we encourage open communication with the school if a situation might impact your child's emotional well-being or behavior at school. We can work together to support your child's academic needs during these challenging times. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation in maintaining a positive learning environment for all students. Birthday recognitions. The following information applies to all grade levels. We are always excited to see the warm smiles of Imhotep Academy students on their birthdays. However, due to the size of our enrollment, birthday recognitions will be limited to the following. Students may wear a birthday crown, tiara, button, etc. as acknowledgement of their birthday. Teachers may also have the class sing happy birthday in recognition of the birthday boy or girl. No other recognitions will be allowed, including but not limited to cake, food, snacks during any part of the school day or year. In addition, balloons, party decor, and other birthday activities during any part of the school day or year will not be allowed. As a reminder, birthday parties should be held at home or a venue for special events. Imhotep Academy cannot accommodate parties. This includes any type of special guest. Lunch. Set up a lunch account through Easy School Pay. Please use the guidelines provided to assist you in setting up your account. Add money to your child's account to cover the number of days they plan to eat school lunch. You can add more money to the account at any time per the instructions. Keep in mind that lunch is $6.25 per day. Please make sure that your student has memorized their student ID number, as this will help the line move more efficiently. Students may also bring their lunch. Please keep in mind that students will not have access to a microwave or refrigerator. Parents are asked to send lunches in sturdy lunch containers with cold packs for items that need to be kept cold and suitable thermoses for those items that need to stay hot. Please do not send food or drinks in glass containers. For students with severe allergies or special diets, parents must provide lunch. Please include healthy items such as milk, 100% juice, fruit, and vegetable sticks and dip. Due to allergy concerns, please do not send any peanut or fish-related items. Imhotep Academy requests students not to bring Lunchables, hot chips, candy, soda, energy drinks, or coffee as school lunch. Let's make lunch nutritious. If a child forgets their lunch, parents must either pay for school lunch or bring a lunch to them or have lunch delivered in the student's name via Uber Eats, Grubhub, etc. Please remember, we are a peanut-free school. School party days and special treats. Imhotep Academy allows 2 class party days per school year. Parties occur at the end of each semester, December and May. Room parents collaborate and organize food items, class activities, and decorations, etc. for class parties. Special treats outside of class party days, such as pizza, ice cream, cookies, etc., for an entire class or grade level, must be approved by Imhotep administration. Please note, students are not allowed to sell candy, snacks, toys, etc. to other students at Imhotep Academy. Field trips. Each grade level participates in several face-to-face and virtual field trips per year. Your child must earn the privilege to go on each field trip. A student may be eliminated from participating based on behavior. Parents will be notified. Students must be in full Imhotep uniform to participate in each field trip. Chaperones may be required to attend for some students. Please note, siblings are not allowed to accompany parents who are chaperoning field trips. Due to reservation requirements, field trips may not be paid for on the day of the trip. Recess, extracurricular activities, athletic activities. Recess, or outdoor play. Students participate in outdoor recess breaks at least one time per day, weather permitting. Students should have outside wear that is suitable for the weather to allow daily outdoor play. At the teacher's discretion, students may be left in the office if they are not dressed appropriately for outdoor play. Teachers may also leave students in the office if the air quality is not suitable for health conditions such as asthma and allergies to pollen, etc. If the weather is not conducive for outdoor play, students will participate in an indoor recess activity such as dance, shake breaks, etc. Extracurricular and possible athletic activities. Imhotep Academy offers all students an opportunity to develop their abilities and skills through participation in a variety of seasonal sports and activities. All coaches, club sponsors, and activity coordinators must meet with administrators for approval of these activities. Our STEAM-based after-school program, Plus Side Learning, offers cheerleading, martial arts, robotics, chess, TV production, dance, and art. Other activities include basketball, soccer, and track. The Ambassadors Program consists of students who serve as representatives for our school. Each year, students will be invited to apply for ambassadorship. This prestigious position will be awarded to those students demonstrating the following. The Ambassadors Program is open to students in grades 5th through 8th. Membership in the National Junior Honor Society is one of the highest honors that can be awarded to a middle school student. Imhotep Academy is a duly chartered and affiliated chapter of this prestigious national organization. Students in grades 6, 7, and 8 are eligible for membership. Special projects and assemblies. All students in grades 5th through 8th are required to participate in the school's special projects. Each student will be given a role to play, song to sing, article to write, poster to prepare, and a great deal of research to do. Many of these special projects are part of the student's fine arts grade, which is mandatory. Others are part of the subject grade. All are counted academically. Tentative projects include science fairs, math project, technology project, STEAM project, social studies project, language arts project, performing arts program, Kwanzaa project, quiz bowls, heritage project, foreign language project, cultural research, and school-wide academic fees. Dates will be announced for all activities. Assemblies. All school assemblies which emphasize special guests, student achievements, and overall school spirit are conducted periodically. They are treated as a regular part of the school program and students attend with their classes. Parents and community members are welcome to join us at any time. Books, materials, and telephone usage. Books and materials. Textbooks must be ordered and paid for according to the textbook ordering process. If a book is lost, parents must submit to the office a written statement including the name of the book, the name of the parent, and the student name. Books will only be reordered at cost, including shipping fee, and must be paid for in advance. The school will not accept responsibility for replacing lost books. Telephone usage. In emergency situations, a member of the faculty or staff will make any necessary phone calls to the parents. Imhotep administrative staff cannot be responsible for relaying changes to your pickup schedule and other concerns. All arrangements should be made before your child comes to school. Forgotten homework or other items are not considered emergencies. Students will not be permitted to use the school phone for these purposes. Students are not allowed to bring cell phones in the building. Imhotep Academy Music Policy. Music is a unique way of communicating that can inspire and motivate children. It is a vehicle for personal expression, and it can play an important part in the personal development of people. Music reflects the culture and society in which we live. Imhotep Academy believes that the music your child is exposed to at school should reflect the values set forth by our institution. Please note the following restrictions will take place for all school events and activities on and off campus. Please use this policy as a guide when planning, assisting, or monitoring any activity, including school children. Discipline, Code of Student Conduct. Discipline is handled in a positive manner, which is consistent with each student's developmental needs. Clear behavioral rules and regulations are set. We encourage self-control and peaceful means. Imhotep expects respectful conduct and will not tolerate improper behavior at any time. All discipline notifications will be in writing. The following procedures and penalties will be imposed. Discipline, Code of Student Conduct continued. A student may be suspended or expelled without warning for the following misconduct and behavior infractions. Please take a note to review the list of gross misconduct and improper behavior. Discipline, Code of Student Conduct continued. A safe learning environment requires that certain items not be permitted at school. Parents are asked to ensure that the following items do not come to school: electronic games, unless requested by a teacher, cell phones, toys, or candy. If taken by any Imhotep staff, parents must come in for the return of items. Imhotep Student Health and Wellness Policy. Imhotep realizes that there are many times when it is in the best interest of your child to keep him or her home from school due to illness. We must also provide a healthy environment for all students. Therefore, the following health policy supports the educational process by enhancing the health of all children. Please take a moment to review this slide and the next slides that continue with information regarding the Imhotep Student Health and Wellness Policy. Uniforms. All uniform items may be purchased through Flynn O'Hara Uniforms at www.flynnohara.com or on site at 6311 Roswell Road, Sandy Springs, Georgia. Uniforms are to be worn during school hours unless permission is given by administration for free dress. All students need a minimum of 3 uniforms. Be sure that your child leaves home dressed appropriately. No student may attend school without their complete uniform. There will be no exceptions. Any student observed out of uniform will be removed from class and sent to the office and possibly sent home. A student may not return to class until the uniform infraction is corrected. Please take a moment to review the next few slides, which include uniform guidelines. The ultimate student. Every morning, students begin their day with our morning devotion, which includes singing the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, along with a series of positive affirmations. Those affirmations are meant to get their day started on a positive note. Students end their positive affirmations reciting the ultimate student. The ultimate student exemplifies every expectation that we have for our Imhotep ultimate students. A larger view of the ultimate student is available in your parent handbook.